All right, here we go. Weird. Feels weird, huh?
Weird feels like I can't get to the ball almost.
Ah, so you feel like you have to drop your head to get to the ball?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you don't the club is going to get down there because it swings down there.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
So like think about like a model, like for example, like a model like the Iron Byron. Do you know what that is? So the Iron Byron is what they use to test golf balls. Now, see how the center of this thing doesn't drop at all?
Yeah.
It stays at the same height, and then what goes down to the ball is what?
Yeah.
The club swings down to the ball,
Yeah.
not your head, or not its like not its center. The center doesn't drop. You know what I'm saying? Um, a guy that's most notable for thinking that the center of the swing should drop is Charles Barkley. You ever seen his swing? Watch how much his head dips down uh, on his swing here. Watch this. Watch how low his head gets. So look, my mouse is up there. Look. So if we look at where his head was, look, his head was there, and then look how low it gets. This is why he stops and he recoils and he gets stuck here, because his brain is like, well, if I swing, I'm gonna stab the ground. Like, there's no way I'm gonna hit the ball only. And so then he does this, like they called it the yips, but it was really just as soon as he dropped his head, he was hosed. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so despite it feeling like it, yeah, the head is supposed to stay up. Another example, a better one to watch would be like, everyone loves Adam Scott's swing, right? And if you look at in his swing um, where his head is, let me go like this here, driver. Here we go. So see how his head stays in this box, and then look, see how the club gets down there, but his head stays up in the box still. So yeah, the club head's going to get down to the ball. You don't have to go down there. You with me? So it's just a matter of getting used to it, more so than like whether or not you're supposed to do it or not. You know what I'm saying? This one I feel like you just didn't get to the K impact enough, is what I felt like on this one. So I think you did the plane. Let's see. You went up the plane. Yep. Better on the hip. You went under. Look, your head position's better. You see that? Look, it's not dipping out on this side and it's not dipping out on this side. So that did help you do a better job with your head. So it's like, dude, I have this. He just texted me that he got his first eagle. This doctor at Camp Pendleton that I train, and he said that drill with the hacky sack is gold. He said gold, because basically his head movement was like, oh my god, it was wild, and that made him quiet it down. And as you saw, I had no problem hitting the ball that way with it on my head. In fact, it stayed on my head after I'd hit it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what happened here is you hit behind it because you didn't get over. See how the shoulder didn't make it? But look, where's your head? Right here. Yeah. And you would have hit the ball pretty good if you had shifted enough to the K impact. Okay.